So once the feed vent is on, we'll come across and we'll start building the airflow system. So this has two chimneys, what we call chimneys. So this is these chimneys will go, and you'll see where in a minute. They'll be on top, and this one will go on first. And then this one will go on next. Go on top like that. This here is what they call a compression gland. And what we'll be doing is fitting this, which is the airflow meter. We'll be fitting it through this hole and screwing this down to just hold it in place. And these are all preset, and we'll see that when we open. In fact, we'll open. So this is a little bit of when we get to this, I will talk you through it very carefully, because that will come off and that will expose the sensor part of it.
Sensor, yeah.
The sensor.
Yeah.
So you make sure that's kept on there until you use it, and then we'll have to insert that in there, and it is specifically designed to orientate this in the correct way, and also the right depth. So you just press it in until it comes up against the outside of this chimney piece, and then you screw up the gland, which will hold it in the exact position, and we'll see that. Then we have to open this, and we have to connect up the wiring, which I will do with you. It's a specific wiring of 3 wires that connect that up, that runs back to the computer. Now, this is the other piece of the chimney, which will sit right up on top, and it carries what they call the sample line, which is this one, which is taking a sample which will be connected to up here. Jumping the gun here, I think. Might be a bit too fast, I think. Let's go back a step.
Yes.
All this is airflow.
Airflow.
So the airflow is made by the fact that there's a fan in here, big fan, that goes up on top of the chimney of these two pieces, and it draws air at about 40 litres a second. So it's quite, and that measurement is done with this airflow sensor, right? So then there's a sample taken of that expelled, the air that's being expelled there. So that goes up into there. Again, it's all preset. So it's preset by, sorry, it's the other way around. Right. So you can see the little holes in that one.
Yeah.
So by pushing it up against that ferrule gives you the exact distance into the sampling port. And that screws there, and then this then again feeds down this conduit through there and through the filters and into the sensors. When you make the trolley, it will sit on the wheels and on the axles, but to give it some stability, you put these legs in here. And when I looked, I thought, because normally there would be a bolt of that size, but with a piece of steel welded on this end that you screw in here, so you can set to the right height. So you screw that up like that, and it's fixed at that height, and it's stable. Okay. These two axles. So the axles will go on the bottom side, And this will be the axle for the front.